Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashton Nix, the Phoenix Priestess, and we're here for a weekly reading check-in. Typically we do these on Mondays, but I've been really busy with orders with my Apothecary Tools of Kismet, and also just getting ready for the full moon. So it's been just a lot around here on my end. So we're gonna check in today, and this energy that we're gonna be reading is gonna be energy that's come at the beginning of the week, stuff that's been coming last week even, and then things that will be going on through the rest of the week. So it's going to be a pretty big reading. I'm going to be using the Isis Oracle deck. It's one of my favorite oracles to use during the full or the new moon, as Isis is the goddess of the moon and magic. So this is great to have her be present while we read. I've already pulled the cards, so before we get into the reading, let's just take a moment, take a deep breath, clear your mind. Maybe you pause the video here and grab some incense, some candles, whatever you need to make your space a sacred space, and then come back. And then we'll just clear our mind by emptying our lungs of air, taking a deep breath in, exhaling, letting it go. Thanking our guides, our spirits, our teachers, and our higher self for whatever message we're about to receive. And knowing that if this doesn't resonate with you, that's totally okay. And if it resonates with you, it's totally fine. So let's go ahead and jump in. Our first card is going to be the High Priestess. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. So this card is in the position of the past. So the things that were. The High Priestess in any deck always comes to say that we're being initiated into a higher calling. We're being initiated into a path of wisdom. In some situation in our life right now, something that's happening, we need to use our ability of discernment and our abilities of wisdom to navigate through these complicated emotions, thoughts, or situations. And typically what happens is, in this type of situation, it's something that we've occurred or interacted with before, something that's occurred before. And this card is coming to see tell us, are we learning the actual lesson that we're supposed to be learning? Are we meeting this challenge with wisdom and grace now? Are we going back to who we used to be? Are we missing the point? This card is always a card of initiation. It's always a card saying that things are being revealed to us in time. So trust your inner knowing, trust your wisdom, trust the knowledge that you have on the inside, the unshakable truths that you know are there. Trust the signs. The High Priestess is all about wisdom and knowledge. She knows when to look at the stars, when to read the cards, when to read the patterns of the weather. This card is saying that there's so much more happening around you that you need to also bring within so that you can make a clear, defined choice. And also to trust the magic within you. If a situation seems impossible, know that it's not necessarily impossible. You just have to be a little bit more cunning and a little bit more wise in how you navigate yourself through that situation. Our next card in the present situation, so what is happening now, is the miracle of Isis. Miraculous healing of the goddess. So this card is coming to say that right now it might seem like things are impossible. So it's picking, it might seem like things are really, really impossible, because in this specific card it talks about the story of Isis and Osiris and how Isis's jealous brother Set destroyed Osiris's body and tried to scatter his body because he wanted to possess and own Isis. So it's negative, low vibrational energy trying to destroy high vibrational energy and possess it. And Isis had to use her love, her great love and her great devotion to recreate and reassist and elevate Osiris into a higher place of being. And so this is basically saying, in conjunction with the High Priestess card, whatever situation that is going on in your life right now that seems really complicated, that seems like you don't have the answers, that seems like everything is not making sense, this particular card is coming to say, miracles happen when you believe. Also, you're in a space of healing. The situation needs healing. And in healing, it's not easy. It's not linear. And it doesn't always feel good. But once the process is actually done, and done with care and love, the person typically is better off for it. The situation is typically better off. So this is just requiring you to have the complete and total belief and devotion into what will be for you. Know that what is meant to be yours is yours, and what is not meant to be yours is not yours. And know that no matter who or what may seem to be taking away from your power, your love, your dreams, your desires, they can't take what is for you. What is for you will be for you. And you just have to trust in the divine energies in your higher self to lead you down the path that you're supposed to be going. And also to note that it doesn't mean necessarily like a female or a male energy. It could be someone that a male-bodied energy person who has divine feminine energy, and a feminine-bodied person that has the masculine energy. It could be a plethora of different things. These are concepts that we're talking about. So, the concept of the sweet, the soft, the devoted energy, and the structure, and the protecting energy, and the healing energy. And any person, and either there can be toxic feminine energy, and there can be toxic masculine energy. So we're just saying right now, to overcome this particular situation, you need to access that divine feminine energy and send healing to the negative, wounded divine masculine energy, so that it can rise back to where it's supposed to be. And then the final card is the proper burial for freedom. And this card is in what will be. This card basically says that in order for you to move on, so say for instance you've got some things happening. Say you're holding on to past memories, you're holding on to past emotions, holding on to trauma. This is the perfect time to release those things so that you can be able to receive. You're able to receive the things that you actually want to receive, the things you actually desire. You can't receive right now if you're holding on so tightly. You have to make space. You have to make room. It's just like when you want to buy new clothes. You know, sometimes we will just buy new clothes and we just throw it in the closet, and then we realize that nothing is fitting when we try to get more. So you have to start looking and saying, okay, let me take this piece and give this piece away, or take these, items out of my closet. I no longer wear these things, so they are taking up space. Just like that, emotionally, mentally, things can take up space. So you have to let it go. You have to release that energy so that you can receive whatever it is that you've already been trying to manifest, and the things that you really desire, and let go of preconceived notions and preconceived thoughts of how things should be, so that you can focus on what actually is, and you can be present in the now, doing the healing, being devoted, trusting, and having complete faith that what it is that you're trying to manifest will come to fruition. Now, the full moon that we just had was in Capricorn, and we're in Cancer season. So these are two polar opposite energies. You have the watery feeling Cancer energy, and then the very kind of grounded, practical, pragmatic Capricorn energy. And on the zodiac chart, they're polar opposite. You have earth and water. And sometimes during this energy, things can get murky, things can get muddy. Emotionally, you can feel a little like, ugh, right, uncomfortable. That is just to say that you need to remember no mud, no lotus. So nothing beautiful can grow without murkiness, without darkness, without a little bit of pain, a little bit of need for healing. And trust that death is not, or trust that, trust that ends are not just an end. It doesn't just mean that things stop. It just means that that particular journey, that particular thing, that particular situation has run its course, has run its season, and now it's time for a new season. Now it's time for a new way of being and a new way of thinking and talking, because you can't go into the next level of the video game, without, adding on to your character, putting, new mods onto your character or whatever. And that's how you have to see it. You're going to the next level of the video game of your life. You're going to the next level of the video game of your journey, and you're learning new things, and you've moved through new things, and you've navigated new things, and you've become a better person. And so now you're able to take on harder, more frustrating, more time-consuming situations, but you're able to do it with ease and grace because you've let go of old habits, of old ways of thinking, and you've learned and you've adapted and you've grown. And that's what is the most important part about the Capricorn full moon, was that it's bringing in structure, it's bringing in monetary and financial gain. It's bringing in, structure that you need to define your dreams and your goals and your thoughts, and allowing your thoughts and your feelings to line up, and also saying maybe my feelings don't really mean as much as I thought they did in comparison to what it is that I'm actually trying to do. I would suggest this week spending a lot of time journaling about what it is that you're trying to manifest, what it is that you're actually trying to do, and the things that are stopping you from either completing them, or the things that you believe are preventing you from having those goals. And once you see it all on paper, it should probably make a little bit more sense to you as to what direction, what step, and how you should make your next move. Thank you for joining me. I hope that this made sense. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave your comments below. If you want to book your own personal reading, you can email me at thephoenixpriestess@gmail.com. Have a great day.